Time for your Monster Energy weekend preview from Spring Creek at Millville. I'm Jason Wygant, and we really do have a weekend to preview for you now, because after the first half of the year was completely dominated, I mean literally swept every overall, but the Lawrence brothers, boy have things changed, especially in the 250 class, where we not only have a nail-biter of a points chase now with 5 riders within 1 moto, you have a new winner last week with Tom Vial. We don't know exactly the condition of Hunter Lawrence going forward because he got banged up at Redbud, and Justin Cooper told us today that he's getting stronger each week after he got banged up at High Point. And in addition to all of that, in the 250s, we welcome some riders back from injury, including Austin Forkner, who'll be back for the Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki team, and Pierce Brown, who's back for Troy Designs Red Bull Gas. This is what it comes down to, everybody. The 250 class is growing in depth. In the 450 class, we got the drama of a perfect season building. Let's talk to some riders and show you what it looked like today at press day.
Tom, you're finally a winner in pro motocross. I think everyone kind of expected it, obviously being a 2-time world champion. What does it mean to you to finally win the American Series, and also you're obviously a winner in the MXGP Series?
Well, it's nice to finally get that win. Took some time, to be honest, but we were like halfway of the season, and I started to feel good. The track was nice, a little bit sandy, like I was used to race a little bit in Europe, so I felt comfortable, and I had a good win, so for sure I'm going to be feeling good for the rest of the season.
Seems like everyone that comes from overseas over here has kind of a learning period. Obviously the bikes are a lot different over here, and then just the whole format of how the days ran, no qualifying race obviously. What has been the kind of biggest adjustment for you coming from over there to here?
Yeah, it's way different. Like you said, it's a one-day format. We used to race 2 days in Europe, and the biggest things is I don't know the track, and we get only 5 laps practice. So all those guys if I'm fighting, they know the track well for many years. So that's the main things, and I'm feeling pretty much comfortable doing the moto because I know a little bit more the track. But that's the only things for the moment. Let's say that I need to learn those track every day, every weekend, every Saturday. But I'm feeling better and better, so that should be good, I think.
You've had a quiet yet consistent year. How have you lived up to kind of your expectations for the year so far?
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Kind of like you said, it's been kind of quiet, and I feel like I have a lot of goals that I still want to achieve, and getting on the box and winning a race is definitely one of them. And I feel like the class is so much tougher this year than it has been in years past, and I feel like I've got the speed and the conditioning to do it. I just need the right opportunity to be there, which goes with a good start. So. It's tough, but you got to have a lot of things to go right in this class right now. The points are really tight, so guys are going to be fighting even harder this weekend, and everyone's kind of up in their game. So, yeah, I feel like it hasn't been what I wanted, but I've been close, so I'm almost there.
Kind of getting away from the racing side of things, anything off the bike that you do during the week to kind of keep you busy and to keep it fun?
A little bit stuff. Me and Jalik actually play a lot of Xbox, so that's kind of what we do to escape the grind at the Baker's factory. So not a whole lot of stuff you do outside of anything active because you don't want to be too beat for the weekend. So yeah, just playing some Xbox, having some fun, and just goofing around when we're at the track, and trying not to, I should say, not really beat ourselves down too much. We like to have fun, and we're not trying to burn ourselves out. We're still young, so we like to have fun and enjoy it.
Grant, it's kind of been an amazing breakout year per se this year. What do you think has been the main contributing factor to your performance this year?
Honestly, there's a couple things. I think the 450 kind of suits me a little bit better. At least in Supercross, not as stressed out about the track and can I make this, can I make that. Can kind of compete too. Don't need a souped up 250F to do everything. So that, and then just kind of the program and being at home and all that kind of stuff. I think just being in a better place mentally and having a little bit more confidence at the races.
So you talk about being on the 450. Obviously, it's a big difference going from a full-blown race bike 250, and you can kind of have a more tame 450. Is there any specific kind of conditions or tracks where you think the 450 is better or worse compared to riding the 250?
Southwick for sure. is a big one. And I mean, I even like I'm more of a hard pack guy. Like I've kind of gone from sand guy to hard pack guy. So I like those conditions where you can't really push too hard, where guys on a 250 might be better at that. On a 450, you kind of have to be a little bit more patient, take your time, and kind of pick the track apart. So that's kind of what I like about it for those kind of conditions.
Over the past couple of rounds, we've had a few more of the factory guys kind of return. Have your goals changed at all for the remainder of the year?
I mean, not really. I try not to set like position goals for myself because, like you said, more guys showing up and being top 10 every weekend when there's 20 factory guys is a tough thing to do. So I think just being around the guys that I should be around, like Freddie, kind of at the back end of like Masterpool, Marchbanks, just competing and getting closer to that factory guy area. I don't think the speed is there all the time, but I know like the fitness throughout the motos, and like I've gotten close to Cincerillo a couple times now. So just keep working on the speed and trying to be a little bit better early in the races so that maybe we can be closer at the end.
It's nice to see some familiar faces returning to the 250 class. It seems like it just gets more stacked as the year goes on. Kind of take me through how your time off was and how the healing process went for you.
Yeah, it was a tough one for sure. I broke the hand, and then I had meniscus surgery on my knee. That didn't take too long to heal, but the hand did, so that was a struggle for sure. But we've been back for a couple weeks, and just been trying to get my feet wet with outdoors. It's been for like a minute since I've raced, so I've been trying to get the bike ready to go race, and just myself and my body. But overall, I'm excited where we're at right now, and I'm excited to get my feet wet.
Any expectations, or kind of just taking it day by day and weekend by weekend?
Main goal is just getting the fight. I mean, my expectations are pretty, I don't want to say low, but I don't have too much pressure on myself right now. I just want to get my feet wet and see where we stack up, just because I've been putting in the work, but I mean, I have missed a lot of races, so that part of it's always tough. I mean, you never know when you're going to stack up or where you're going to stack up, and I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
All right, Justin, how are you feeling kind of on a percentage scale after the crash at High Point? Obviously, that was a really gnarly one with the neck. So how are we feeling? I know you've had 1 round now or 2 rounds, Redbud and Southwick. So how are we feeling coming into this weekend?
Yeah, I feel really good. I would say I'm about 95%. I still have some weird sensations when I touch my neck. It's kind of tingly, so it's weird. It's I definitely had a hard hit to the neck, and I wouldn't say it prevents me from doing anything on the track, but overall, definitely still feeling effects from it. But hopefully that goes away soon.
Kind of on the lighter side of things, any other tracks for the rest of the year that you're looking forward to?
I'm liking a lot of the tracks coming up, especially so we have this one, Millville, this weekend, and then Washougal I'm really good at next weekend. So those two I enjoy, and then Unadilla is the home race after that. So got a few coming up that are definitely good for me, and looking forward to it.
Couple of rumors floating around about next year. Anything kind of got going on that you can talk about, or kind of still keeping it under wraps?
Yeah, no, nothing yet. That's definitely under wraps. Nothing's confirmed, and the rumors I've heard aren't true. I can tell you that. So, let's just see where it goes from here.